What's up, YouTube and fish tank people? This is Cullen coming at you. It's Thursday the 29th, and I did some water changes today, did some clipping yesterday, so just doing some updates. It's the filter cycling out some air. But yeah, so this is 5. Everything's growing great in here. Shrimp are loving the fact that the plants are growing in heavy and thick. It's looking good, doing some trimming. There's not really that much rhyme or reason as far as how things are planted in here. It started off just kind of throwing things in there just to see how it went, and it went pretty good. Shrimp are loving it. Guppies are loving it. Guppies may not be in here permanently. They may get migrated out to the pond. My moss wall is doing really good. Growing in, filling in. Got to do some trimming on that too. I guess there are a few tiny clippings of baby tears, or some baby tears found their way into the moss wall and they're growing out through there, so that should be interesting. Just did a water change, so it's kind of murky, kind of running itself through the filter and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, the shrimp, little shrimp down there, are doing great, breeding and spawning. Snails, of course, tons of snails in here. Thinking about getting an assassin snail, just kind of keep it under control. Also did a water change on the cube. Cube is doing good too for the time being. It's got a temporary light set up until the 16-inch Finex LED comes in for that tank. Then the 12-inch will be moved on top here. Come on, focus. There you go. Neons are doing great. Plants are doing pretty good in here. Even though considering the gravel's a little bit big, so they're getting a slower growth than what they should be getting. I'll let you see the kind of setup up top. So it's got an 11-inch light set up here. That plexiglass that I got cut out, it's a Lexan heavy-duty plastic. I got some 3M tape to hold it in place, and some Velcro tabs to hold the light in place once I install the light, which will kind of make these lights off up here. I'll turn those off and maybe take them down. They're all hooked up with the 3M pull strips, so that should be easy. But that tank's doing good. Water change on here, so everything's kind of dancing around in here, waiting for the water to settle down before I feed them. And move over here to the 55, which has a brand new addition. I got the Finex 48-inch light in, LED light. I had it on the stand post that it comes with earlier, but it was pumping out way too much wasted light out into the room because of the height. Is just bouncing off and shooting everywhere. But yeah, it lights up this tank way better than the compact fluorescents did. The plants seem to be really liking the Planet Plus style lighting. Everything's lit up really nice and bright. All the fish are kind of swimming around because they see me roaming around, thinking I'm going to feed them soon. Those rainbows are doing great. Programmies are doing great. Probably going to do a little bit of trimming here and there in here later this week or next. I did do filter cleaning on this tank last week. This is also the tank that is running the new algae. I guess it's doing pretty well, considering this is the only tank that isn't dirted. The plants are doing great. The swords down here are coming in thick. Everything seems to be doing nicely in here. Lots of Anubias, of course, in here. I did kind of tweak this thing up here. I got my trimmings from my other tank, planted it in the sand, and put in the box up here close to the light, seeing how that does that way. Yeah, everything in here is doing great. Water change for this tank will probably be next week. Again, doing a 50% as normal and dosing with Prime as I refill. Oh, there's the big dojo. She decided to come out, and there she went. Scared her off. She's about 9 inches, so she's really big. Yeah, so that's this tank. There are the rainbows. I also got the switched over to New Life Spectrum, or mixed in New Life Spectrum. food based on all the reviews and the info from Big D, Dustin, and some other YouTube channels that I check out. Everybody seems to suggest New Life Spectrum for the fishes. My fish seem to love it. I mean, the rainbows are doing great, beautiful colors. I think even the colors on the gold barbs are popping more than they were before. Everybody looks to be doing great in here. Even the neon tetras in the other tank are doing really good. Their blues are a lot deeper blue than they were before. There's one thread fin rainbow in there. So let's see if I can keep the camera steady as possible while I reach for the food. I repurposed the Curry House curry powder shaker, filled it with some New Life Spectrum food, and that's what I've been using to kind of help make feeding a little bit easier. Shake things out instead of using a spoon and just dumping it in there. Does sink a bit faster than I would like, but the fish seem to love it and they go crazy for it as it's falling. So as you can see, feeding frenzy. Apparently they were hungry. They're always hungry. They really go for this food a lot more than they did for the other one. Everybody seems to kind of scramble after it. So yeah, I definitely suggest that food, the New Life Spectrum pellets. Also got the flakes. I'll probably be mixing it all together and using it off and on throughout the week. Yeah, so that's my update for this week. Again, brand new light. Loving the Finex 48-inch planted plus LED. It should save on power to making our electric bill a little bit lower, which is always nice. So should be ordering the last LED upgrade light for the 5-gallon 16-inch tank within a week or so, and then I'll update as that comes. But yeah, the greatest thing about these lights is I mean, they're bright. They are very bright. I mean, that's a 12-inch. It lights up almost the whole tank. Once I have the 16, it'll light it end to end. During the day, I shut off the bubbles. Just because it's cool to watch the plants pearl, and at night I turn the air pump back on. But yeah, that's that tank there. One last view of the cube. Again, like the video if you like it. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you guys think of everything that's going on in the tank. Any suggestions? Like my page, subscribe. Also check out my Facebook if you got it. Other than that, guess that's about it, guys. I'll take it down, see if I can get in close to the horse face loaches who are kind of enjoying the New Life Spectrum down on the bottom here. There's one of the horse faces. There's his tail. They seem to be coming out a lot more often now that I switch foods. It's so cool how those guys eat. They like suck up the sand and it comes out the back of their heads, and you can tell when they find something juicy because they'll just hang out there. Because since they're a little translucent, you can actually see the sand and the food moving back and forth. It's kind of a cool thing to check out. Yeah, that's gonna be it. There's one of the dojos. So hope everybody enjoyed the video. Keep it up. Tank on. Have a nice weekend. Catch you guys later. Aloha. Out.